Okay, we're on Nedarim Perek Tet, Mishnah Yud, 10th Mishnah, last Mishnah in the 9th chapter of Second Nedarim. We're going to continue. The last Mishnah talks about Ptachim, Petach, okay, an opening. And the Mishnah says that we're talking about creating a Petach, okay, and what happens if a person makes a condition that's inaccurate or untrue. So we talked about the idea of when a person says, Konem yain shayayin ra'alim yayin, that it's partially true. He says wine is bad for the guts. And I say, wine is bad for the guts, so that's new wine, but what about old wine? So here we have a different case where what he says is accurate but inaccurate. It's all a question of personal perspective. Says the Mishnah. Konam she'eni nosed ploni ke'ura. I'm taking a neder. I'm not going to marry, that disgusting woman, Yochevet, because she is ke'ura. She is disgusting. She is unsightly. But she's beautiful. Shchora. So that's interesting, by the way, because, Shchora v'arei levana, she's black. I'm not going to marry that black woman, but she's white. Tzara, she's short. V'arei aruka, she's tall. So, interestingly, like black and white are objective. Short, tall, somewhat objective. Ugly and nice are not objective. They're totally subjective. But whatever. Everyone agrees, I guess, in the sense that everyone agrees that she's beautiful. In this case, mutarba. In this case, he is permitted to marry her. It's not because she really is, or was ugly and now she's beautiful, or shchora v'nasit levana, she was black and now is white. Kitzara v'nasit aruka, or that she was short and now she somehow became tall. Ella sheneder ta'ut. The neder that he took is a mistaken neder, so it's not a question where we're finding a petach. It's not a petach. The neder itself isn't accurate. Says the Bartanura, neder ta'ut mi'ikaro, from its base. Shebisha'at ha-neder hayta levana, she was white. This isn't a question of hatarat nedarim. So, if, we say, if you had known X, Y, Z, then would you have taken a neder? That's petach. Here, we're not talking about a petach. We're talking about a case where the neder is a neder b'ta'ut. It's a mistaken neder. Now the Mishnah goes into a little bit of a story. So a person, he took a neder from his bat achoto, from his niece. Okay? And, remember, we learned before that marrying your niece was considered, keeping it in the family was considered something very important, that there was a responsibility to take care of the members of your family. It's interesting how much things have changed. So he said, no, she's ugly, and she didn't say why. Okay, but we're going to see in the Gemara, we'll see in the Bartanura. So she took a neder from Hanaya. So they brought it to Rabbi Ishmael's house. She was distraught. By the way, this tells you that the Rabbanim, even in their times, it wasn't just halachic issues. They brought her into this house, and what are you supposed to do? And so he says, you know what? Let's first take care of the problem. Maybe she really is ugly. She's hard to look at. Let's make it better. V'yipuha. And we'll see what happened. Amar Rabbi Ishmael, Rabbi says, B'ni. So he brought her in and says, Lazuna darta. This is the neder. You took a neder because, for this one? Amar lo lav. No. Hitiro Rabbi Ishmael. Rabbi Ishmael permitted it. Meaning, he took the neder b'biat choto because she was difficult to look at. Let's look at the Gemara says. The Bartanura says, B'gemar mefarish. The Gemara says, Chisure michse Rav Hachitan. Chisure michse means that there is a part of the Braita is missing. And this is what you should really say. Rabbi Shmuel Omer, afilu ke'ura v'nasit yafa. Okay? Shechora v'nasit levana. Rabbi Shmuel says, even if she was ugly and she becomes beautiful, meaning, the Tanakama lo shari ele bizman shahaya haneder ta'ud mikarot. Tanakama says, if it was a mistake, if he says, listen, she's black, right? But she's really white. Okay? Then that's one thing. Okay? Rabbi Shmuel says, afapisha lo na'asit yafa ele le'achar haneder. Rabbi Shmuel says, haneder mutar, even if she only became beautiful afterwards, the neder is permitted. The kevan shecholim liyafota lahitak ke'ura mi'ikara. So she was ugly, and he made her beautiful. What that means is, no, she wasn't ugly because she was essentially beautiful in her essence. So it's really interesting. So the Tanakama says, if she was ugly, made her beautiful, she was ugly, the neder is chal. Rabbi Shmuel says, no, the neder is not chal because his whole premise was that she's inherently ugly, and she's not ugly. So first of all, there's something beautiful about this Mishnah that Rabbi Shmuel, they brought her in and they, instead of saying, well, halachically, is the neder chal, is the neder not chal, Rabbi Shmuel says, first, let's see what we can do for her. V'yifuha. And they prettied her up, they worked on her, and they made her something that'll be attractive to him. And then he took the halachic stance, okay, now that she's beautiful, is the halacha applied or not? Rabbi Yishmael cried and he said, Benot Yisrael na'otem. The Jewish girls, they're beautiful. Their poverty is what's menavel otam. It makes them unsightly. Meaning this poor girl's a beautiful girl. She was starving. She was hungry. She had lice. She was haircut. She couldn't take care of herself. He brought her in, took care of her, fed her a little bit, gave her some nice clothes, gave her a haircut, cleaned her up, and she's beautiful. When Rabbi Yishmael died, then the Benot Yisrael, they raised a lamentation. They said, Ve'omrot, Benot Yisrael el Rabbi Yishmael bechena, the daughters of Israel cry for Rabbi Yishmael. He's our protector, he's our defender, he loves us, he cares about us. And so this says about Shaul that, Benot Yisrael el Shaul bechena. The daughters of Israel cried on the death of Shaul. They should cry on the death of Shaul as well. So that's a play on words. Benot Yisrael Rabbi Yishmael bechena was a play on Benot Yisrael el Shaul bechena. So they used that example of Shaul, of David telling the daughters of Israel to cry, as an example for them to cry when Rabbi Yishmael passed away. We'll stop here and dedicate our learning to memory of my father, Harav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. Have a good day.